Alright, so I'm gonna use stock parts just in case if you want to get the game Space Dud, my guy, then you can just almost pretty much recreate what I'm doing eventually. If you don't get the DLCs or whatever, I'm just gonna make it stock parts. So, and plus usually I don't even use the non-stock parts for Duna missions anyway. But anyway, the stream has started, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised I don't use the new parts as much as I would. Like, I still use the original. It's probably just because I'm not as used to, just because I'm not as used to the parts as I am with the other parts. But
wait, who's streaming?
I'm streaming. My name is Dizzy.
I'm Will William, the guy that was streaming a second ago on the whole talking tutorial.
This is gonna be our Duna orbiter. It uses liquid fuel tanks and a nuclear engine. Usually, when you when you're shown nuclear engines, YouTubers just use these fuel tanks, but the KSP just drains the normal fuel tanks with their oxidizer, which is just extra weight. So I just use these two. Yeah. And add nose cones. You don't need these nose cones at all, but it just makes it look nicer.
I mean, you kind of need them. Yeah, I'd say you kind of need them. I mean, more aerodynamics is always good. So.
But this is gonna be the orbiter. This isn't landing.
Yeah, it's covered in.
What's the stream called?
It's called Duna Tutorial by 7IQ Gaming.
Oh, well, it's on the top broadcasts. I'm pretty sure. Yep. If you're looking for a stupid, annoying 12-year-old screaming at G ...
Actually, I haven't edited it. I just used that description, but now I'm 13, so I have to change that. So we're gonna add solar panels in the orbiter. They're gonna be less efficient since it's out at Duna's orbit, but I mean, we need a source of power. We could also add two RTGs. Well, actually, like.
Oh, dude, Desi. Luke the Notable posted his 2,000 days in hardcore Minecraft.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'll watch it later. Right now, I'm showing y'all how to get to Duna. Alright, so...
Play Minecraft. Sounds fun right now.
I have a YouTube channel too, but it is garbage. My mic.
I'll subscribe. I don't even know it. I don't care what channel it is. I'll subscribe. Where's my computer? Adric, you know where my computer is?
It's literally just Space Dud. You can't hear me because my mic is actually garbage.
Right, so it's just called Space Dud?
Yeah, just Space Dud. I'm pretty sure.
God.
My profile pic, which is Spaceman dude thing that I draw.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like how your first Ark survival episode is some deformed guy. I love Ark characters. They're just so deformed.
There's one video and it says lobby with a black screen. Is that the one?
Hmm?
So, it's just Space Dud. No spaces, no caps. Or, well, a space in between space and dud, but no capitals.
Yeah.
No. There is, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, channel. How many videos have you put on?
I'll be back. I gotta go get my phone and then I'll check.
There's
13
one channel.
videos and 7 subscribers.
Okay, well, that's the wrong channel then. It's on my school computer, so I don't know if it's blocked or not.
Yeah, my freaking channel with like 6 subscribers is blocked on your laptop. Must be
Yeah.
like a certain setting that my... It's probably like videos for kids are the only ones that are unblocked. I mean, it's space computer. Or school is a computer, not space. Back to your stream, if I can please find it.
Okay, basically any interplanetary mission uses orbiter and lander technique, because if it doesn't, it's horribly inefficient. The lander I'm making here is completely overkill for a Duna landing, but I always like to do overkill because it gives me more room to maneuver and dock and crap. I'm adding Oscar B fuel tanks on the side, and that's where the landing legs are gonna sit. Right here. I get the Mark 1 landing legs. There we go. That's gonna be like the base lander right there. So we can put some RCS thrusters in the middle here. We're gonna get this monopropellant tank. Wait, is my mic on the stream? Hold on.
No, it's my mic on the stream.
Yeah,
Okay, I just turned it. Oh, wait a minute.
I'd rather you
Keep it on so I can hear the delay. So I know how far ahead you are than what's actually showing on the broadcast.
Alright, so electricity-wise, the atmosphere is going to block out most of the lights. We're going to add 2 RTGs. They're rather heavy, but it's alright. See, that's basically the Duna lander right there. Oh, parachutes. I forgot the parachutes. Yeah, because Duna has an atmosphere. We are going, of course, going to use it to slow down. You're going to have to use the engine for... That was Adric, but... you're going to have to use the engine for the final part of the descent, but parachutes will slow you down most of the way.
Okay, well, considering that was Adric, then tell him not bless you because he doesn't deserve to be blessed you'd. Awkward silence.
Why is it... There's this weird staging glitch I've been friggin' with. What the hell? It won't let me stage.
Do you guys have Discord?
I don't have a phone or anything that can really use Discord, unfortunately.
I used to have Discord, but I don't use it as much anymore because I usually just end up deleting it because it just takes up storage. And my phone is a very low storage phone, so.
So we're gonna add the coupler, and then that's gonna be the main re-entry pod.
Like literally dialect the screen, I can peel it off if I wanted to and see all the circuits in it.
So we're gonna put a shielded docking port since that just looks nicer.
I don't know how, but my phone is just like indestructible. It is like, I've had it for like over, I think like 3 years. It's an iPhone 7, and I've dropped it so many times, and it has never broken.
I've dropped it twice. One time, it did a lot of damage. Second time, it made it so that the screen was just demolished. I dropped it from like a feet high. It dropped on the case and died.
Yeah. I think I've had 2 iPhone 7s in my lifetime. My first one, I dropped from like an inch away onto concrete and it broke. And then I got another one, like, I think like a year later. Not like a year later. I've had say like a month to like 3 months later, I believe. It's irrelevant, but no.
Alright, so that's basically the upper stage and the transfer stage. When Matt Lone does his videos, the orbiter will actually do the final circularization burn and burn to Duna. I don't like to do that since the Saturn V didn't do that. I just like it more like this, and plus we would have the Delta V to do that. So right now we're gonna turn on auto strut.
You guys know what unturned is?
Huh?
Unturned? Is that like a video game?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of it. No. What's it
It's like
about?
a cartoonish zombie survival game.
Cool.
Is it multiplayer?
Yes, it is multiplayer. There's different servers, and when you make a server and you get off the PS4, the server is still up, so people can play on it while you're
Oh.
gone.
Oh, that's like kind of like Realms on Minecraft. But this is basically the Duna rocket that we're taking. Yeah, I'm like,
Sadly, I can't make a dedicated Ark server, so then there's not that stupid barrier.
Yeah.
wait, what are you talking
Well, I mean,
about?
I could if I had two PS4s in Ark, the servers. If
Oh,
you
Ark Survival?
yeah, you host a
No, not
non-dedicated server, you can play on it, but there's a tiny little barrier, so your friends always have to stay near you.
Oh,
Sucks.
yeah. I used to play Ark with my brother. And this kid named Wyatt, but I stopped talking to him because he was a meathead.
Dude, remember when you...
Here, I'm back.
Yeah, all I heard was, dude, do you remember?
Alright, good.
I know, I like your brother, but he can say some pretty interesting stuff.
Yep. Okay, so we need to fix the staging here. So these boosters are gonna detach. We have two separatrons to separate them from the rest of the core stage so they don't bump back into it, cause damage to the rocket. So this is gonna be our rocket basically, right here. And we just need launch clamps, just tidy it up a little bit. Yeah, it staged itself correctly. So that's gonna put us on a suborbital trajectory. Rhino engine's gonna form final circularization, burn, and burn to Duna. This is gonna do. Also, I'm gonna be showing you how to get like a perfect periapsis, apoapsis. So when you're approaching Duna, it's like next to the atmosphere instead of like when I did my first Duna mission. It was on the very edges of. Be quiet. It was on the very edges of its gravitational pull because I just did an encounter and that's it. But second time when I went to Ike, Duna's moon, I was able to I figured out how to make your periapsis closer. So right now we gotta name it something cool like
PP rocket.
Okay, so we can save. We're gonna launch. We're just basically gonna time warp for like 107 years until a Duna transfer window happens, and then we're gonna launch. I'm gonna make several quick saves. Because if I fail, then it's gonna waste your guys' time. Oh yeah, Will, Matt Lone made a video landing on every single jewel moon in one launch. So that's cool.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, I didn't see it. I saw the title and everything, but I didn't actually watch it. Okay, yeah, I think I might. Oh, this is kind of like a
I think I know
letdown.
who Matt Lone is. I watch him.
Yeah. Okay.
This is going to be kind of a letdown, Nizzy, but I gotta go to bed. My headache's getting bad.
Yeah, I watch Matt.
Okay. Okay. Well,
See you,
Space Dud,
Lizzie.
do you want to keep watching this video?
Sure.
Okay.
Bye.
So when you're doing a Duna transfer window, if you draw a line from Kerbin to the sun to Duna, that line should be about 45 degrees. I'm guessing a bunch of other YouTubers already told you that, but with Duna ahead of Kerbin. And
I
about
don't
there.
watch tutorials, so
Good thing it's daytime. And so we can go in cinematic mode and press launch. We gotta throttle up a little bit. Oh, I forgot to do auto strut on the boosters. I can just activate that right now. Auto strut. Okay, now there we go. Get rid of this thing. Okay, so a mammoth engine is very powerful. Usually you'd use a Rockomax rocket for a Duna landing, but if I'm trying to teach someone, like, oh, this is how you do it, I usually teach them to make really big rockets so they have room to make mistakes. So right now we're starting to pick up speed, so now we just start turning a little bit. I'm not the best at gravity turns, but I can get this thing to orbit, so that's great. So I have to throttle down so my frame rate doesn't kill itself, because KSP does not run great on PS4. It still runs good, but not as good as, like, PC, but whatever. So I have to throttle down, not only because if the more faster we go, the more drag is on the craft, but also because my frame rate is going to kill itself.
This is probably the game that kills frame rate the most.
Yeah.
So
Even GTA doesn't kill the frame rate that much. I usually be at 45 degrees by 10 kilometers, but I started my gravity turn a little bit later. So it's fine. We got room to maneuver. Now we can throttle back up a little bit. Boosters are empty, so we stage again. Ooh, well, rocket's okay, but the boosters are gone. We have to make a hard turn down, because if we want to get a better apoapsis, we need to turn more.
what's an apoapsis? Whatever.
It's the highest point in orbit. So when you're orbiting around, there's like a highest part you'll go, and a lowest part you'll go. The highest part's called apoapsis, the lowest part's called periapsis.
Alright.
And now we're gaining speed fairly quickly here. Now I can start flying flat because we're at like 32 kilometers. Usually once you're like starting to get high in orbit, then you just mostly just pilot from the map screen.
Do you know the other planet that has water and stuff? You can take off your
Lathe.
helmet. Yeah, that's what it's called. You should try and make a water base on there.
I have gone to Jewel once, but I wasn't able to return. The mission was basically a failure since I used a small ion engine craft. It was a very small rocket, very efficient too. But it was an ion engine craft. Oh, we just staged there. Rhino engine's gonna propel us.
What's the furthest planet away from
Elu. Which is
Elu?
basically the analog of Pluto. So right now,
Have you ever made
apoapsis.
it anywhere near either?
The farthest I've got is Jewel. My next location I want to go to is Moho, which is Mercury, but it's largely overlooked. Usually most people just go to Jewel after Duna. Or Dress, but everybody kind of just hates Dress. It's just a boring planet to be at. Cause it doesn't really have any moons. It's basically just the Mun. But it does have a bunch of asteroids orbiting it, so that's kind of interesting. So we're at orbital speed. It's just a plane. Yeah, I'm pretty good at planes. Now we just gotta time warp till apoapsis. Fire up the Rhino engine again and get our periapsis out of the atmosphere. Like so. And now we're gonna plot a maneuver node to Duna.
Is it possible if you make a space station, you land on it, or connect or whatever, is it possible to like move around in the space station as one of the Kerbals, or no?
Not really, I don't think so. Well, you can look where they're sitting, but not like move around and stuff.
I was just wondering because there's
Oh, wait.
some dude that was moving around in their base station and Kerbal Space Program, so I was just wondering if it was a mod.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a mod. But yeah, we have a Duna encounter pretty quickly, which is kind of rare for, at least for me. It usually just doesn't happen. It just happens pretty quickly. Our Kerbals were in orbit 3 minutes ago. So the burn time is... We need to start the burn time now. Now we should be golden. If we don't get an encounter, like if the maneuver mode was slightly wrong or something like that, I can just fix it, usually. So the Rhino engine's almost depleted out of fuel, but we're going to have to use a little bit of fuel in the orbiter stage, which will be fine. We have like 7,000 meters per second of delta V. That's enough to escape the solar system. We should be golden.
What's the other guy again? William or something?
Yeah.
He's actually really, really nice to his Kerbals, and, he just drops them in space, sometimes drowns them, you know, hydrates them. Hydrates them by drowning them. It's amazing.
So I forgot to, redock the lander to the orbiter. So, wait, hold on. Set as target. So, the encounter's a little bit messed up, but we have the Delta V. It's gonna be fine. So we're just gonna dock that. Okay, maneuver. So we can just continue the rest of the burn. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, that's not right. Let's just hit prograde and keep burning. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Okay, yeah, we're losing Delta V due to gravity, but let's just turn on Fizz Warp and we should be golden. We have the Delta V. Okay, we just keep burning. Just taking forever. That was a dumb move.
Ellie was getting really excited.
Who?
Ellie, the Kerman,
Oh, yeah.
just dancing around. Very nice.
Oh, that's just the camera kind of shaking. So Ellie's gonna go into the so we need to set that as target again. Into the frick, what's the word? Lander, because he's the pilot. And unfortunately, we only have one seat in there. Oh my god. So we're just gonna get in solar orbit right now, and then we can do any correction burns.
What's gonna happen to the other Kermans?
Oh, right here? Oh, that was gonna be a moon mission, but now they're just stuck in space. Rest in peace, whoever they are. Oh, okay. Just keep pulling that. Okay, there we go. Now it's an encounter, so we can set focus view. So this is how you get a super low periapsis. So right now it's kind of just on the... Hold on. Actually, that'll be good enough, and we could adjust manually. Probably stage that. There we go. Okay. It's properly staged, so 32 days. 32 days for the poor Kerbals. We start the burn.
Soviet space plane. Just scrolling through YouTube and that loud.
Yeah, spiral. Spiral space plane. Alright, so node and so the burn time's 20 seconds. We start the burn at 10 seconds. And then we should be good.
Do you know what Space Flight Simulator is?
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't really have anything to try it on. So, you still watching?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay,
I
good.
just turned my phone off.
So now at 10 seconds, we full throttle. And then, yeah, we put ourselves on a Duna encounter right there.
Nice.
Has a low thrust to weight ratio because of the nuclear engine having low thrust, but it's fine. So we can just okay. So now our trajectory's close to Duna, but not very close to Duna. It'll be in its gravitational pull, but we need to do a couple burns to make it closer. So that decreases periapsis. So we're gonna full throttle at that. So the line's getting closer to Duna. We're gonna do an aero brake to shut off most of our speed, save some fuel.
Nice.
Now we need to do radial in to get closer. Now we're on the right inclination, we just need to get closer. So we can pick radial in. Quickly here.
What's that really long orangish yellowish line?
Oh, that's our trajectory. So now I do radial in again, I think. If I'm not wrong. So we're significantly closer to the planet now. Which is good. Nope, okay, radial out then. Oh, look at that, is great right there. Now it's kind of drifting out to the side, so anti-normal? Okay, normal. That also, what about prograde and retrograde? We haven't tried those yet. Okay, prograde significantly makes it far away, so using that logic. Retrograde should, oh, okay, yep, there we go.
This looks really hard.
I've done it a couple times, but for a beginner, yes, it was very difficult.
So confusing to learn.
Okay, so we need, alright, now I just want to get the periapsis. So that's, now if we do, let's try radial out. There's the big red marble. Okay, that's bad. This is our current trajectory. If we did do anything, we would pass by and not really do anything that much. Okay, now our periapsis is getting nice and close. Let's try normal again. Actually, wait, no, go back to radial out. So I have a 3. Okay, actually, never mind. Radial out again. I was on radial in.
Do you play any multiplayer games?
Minecraft is one. GTA is another one, but Not many.
I only have Minecraft and other stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna start a new Minecraft world till the new cave update comes out, though. Okay, let's
The
try
new
doing...
update looks really cool.
Yeah, it's coming till the summer of
Especially
2021.
nice. Especially the deep with that new mob. Ghosts are
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
Yep. Just now I need to do radial out. We still have a lot of fuel, so we're good.
Axolotls are cute though.
Underwater dogs. Okay. Now look at that periapsis. Perfect. That is fantastic.
I wonder if you can tame the axolotls.
Oh yeah, you can. They're like dogs that work underwater, I guess.
Oh, looks kind of amazing. You know what they eat? Seaweed or something? Fish?
Something like that? I don't know. Okay, periapsis. Okay, now periapsis is extremely close to the planet. Look at that. Perfect.
Amazing.
Absolutely perfect. Okay, so we're gonna do radial in then. Aim for periapsis. Oh crap! That's a collision course now. Fantastic. So now I need to reduce the thrust of the nuclear engine to like 1%, so I can do it even more precisely. See, even with like 3% thrust and okay, a little bit more. We're gonna aim about 30 kilometers. And there. Okay, so that is our current trajectory. So now we can put this on full thing. Now I have to, here, we need to go to tracking station and refocus it since I don't know how to focus it while already focused on a planet. So, E, orbiting the sun.
E.
E.
Very nice. Do you know what No Man's Sky is?
Oh yeah, I used to play that. I have it. I stopped playing it though. I just got bored of it.
Somehow, I don't know how, but I grind so much that I got a freighter.
Oh, you got a freighter.
Yeah.
So now, disable time warp and just time warp ahead. It's gonna
What? Okay. Alright, I'll be back.
okay.
Alright, I'm back. Just had to
Hi.
brush my teeth.
So, we're on our way to Duna now.
Nice.
Wait, what the frick? This periap's still the same. Okay, yeah, it's just doing a weird display glitch. It's still the same trajectory. Okay, that's fantastic. So I need to retract the solar panels and the antennas before we enter Duna's atmosphere. Slow down. We're on a slower orbit than Duna, so right now it's going faster than us, and so right now it's kind of catching up with us. Zoom in a little bit. Alright, good trajectory, so we just had time warp a little bit.
Wait, what's your channel name?
7 IQ Gaming. Creative name, I know.
7 IQ
There's
Gaming.
a 7 and then capital IQ space gaming that's not capitalized.
Alright. Oh, it's pretty nice profile pic.
Oh, bunga.
Right, I have to go to the bathroom, I'll be back.
Okay. So right now we're in the atmosphere, aero braking, but we're also using the nuclear engine since it's aero braking is not going to be enough to slow us down. I don't think.
I just subscribed.
Tank. Slowing down enough. With 3,000 meters per second of delta speed, that's great. Fantastic. So that blue line's moving, which means it's gonna give us a apoapsis in a second. Okay, now our apoapsis is in Duna's sphere of influence, which is great. Fantastic. Go back, I want to be monkey. Should we just time warp here? We're gonna do another arrow break.
Alright, I'm going to watch the stream on my phone, and I'm just gonna watch the stream on my phone.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute my mic.
Okay, 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 so we were on a suborbital trajectory. We aero braked too much, but luckily we were able to escape the atmosphere again. I almost had a heart attack. Um,
The phone just died, so. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we arrow braked too much, surprisingly, and we entered the atmosphere. We were on a suborbital trajectory, but the nuclear engine was surprisingly enough to power us back in orbit. And we don't have as much delta V left, but we'll be fine. It's enough to go back to Kerbin.
Correct.
So we need to get into orbit, and then the lander is going to descend. And we are now in a safe, probably not stable orbit. Fantastic. Now, Ellie Kerman is going to transfer into our lander. Right here. We're gonna decouple and close that docking port because why not?
Alright, well, I'll be back.
Okay.
Alright. Well,
Hi.
so when I was upstairs, I kind of dropped my phone on the carpet, not concrete. And I don't know if you were there, but I said my phone screen was like demolished. And let's just say a piece of the screen fell and I can see some of the circuits in my phone.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
It's at
But
the top, so.
there's a little problem with our orbiter. It's actually orbiting the wrong way. So we're gonna have to use whatever fuel's remaining in the lander when it redocks. We're gonna have to put it in our orbiter and completely change our orbital direction to go back home. Quite a predicament.
That sucks. So I'm looking at the elapsed time, and it looks like takes about an hour to land on Duna.
Yeah. Alright, and I'm gonna make a quick save here, since I have not made any quick saves. We're gonna throttle up, and boom. Okay, yeah, we're landed. It's actually Duna sunset right now, so we're gonna have to time warp and then romp around on the surface. Oh wait, no, it was sunrise. I don't know what this is, but there's sun's out. Ellie Kerman can now do whatever Ellie Kerman does.
Ellie
Wait, no, don't go back in.
Bobbing his whatever gender, unknown gender, his head
Boonk.
down.
Is he okay, yeah, he's fine.
Big jetpack.
So he's gonna take a surface sample. There appears to be traces of water in the soil. Oh, that's cool. We can plant flag.
Place down a flag, maybe.
I'm calling it G. Alright,
G, nice.
oof. I'm gonna go this way, since that's where we came from. But honestly, Ellie Kerman might need to use his EVA pack. This is literally like the KSP Mars version of Apollo 13. We're orbiting the wrong way. We're kind of low on fuel. Or actually, we need to go the entirely different other way.
Oh, what do the solar panels do?
They give you energy from the sun. We're gonna load that quick save right there because we lost Delta V if we had to turn around.
What are they good for? Like, what uses energy?
Well, I mean, just keeping the spacecraft running. Yeah, you're gonna need something to give you energy whenever.
Is it possible to get gas, like, when you're,
When you're what?
forgot. Just when you're in space. And
Unless you can mine an asteroid, then no. Well, actually, technically yes, if you use an ion engine, but other than that, no. Ion engine uses xenon gas and electricity, and you can use electricity from solar panels. So technically you can refuel in space, but not very much. Now we're orbiting. Now we're going the right way. I'm starting to go anyway.
have you ever made, like, a big, space station?
Yeah, I've made a couple big space stations, if you could call it that. Oh my god. No. Please no. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, Jeb might, or not Jeb, and we're trying to fix our inclination the wrong way. Yeah, this is not going well, to be honest. This is not going well at all. Jeb might not have to use his EVA pack and dock with the orbiter with this by himself. Or he might not have to. We're gonna be totally fine.
Wait, why does it use so much gas to get to Duna, but it doesn't take up as much gas to get back?
Because Duna is almost half the size of Kerbin, and its atmosphere is a lot thinner. So, basically, it's like half the gravity. This is half the size of Kerbin.
That makes sense.
Do we have enough energy to circularize? Probably, yeah, I think so, but we're not gonna have a lot of stuff to dock. So I think the orbiter might have to dock to the lander. Then we need to solve the predicament of fixing our orbital. So what I think I'm gonna do is give us a high apoapsis where we're gonna be moving slow and then just switch speeds from there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's probably the most effective. Set as target.
It is 11:34 for me.
Yep.
Wait, what's your time?
11:34. Or wait, your clock says 11:34.
Yeah.
Mine says 10:34. Oh, that's weird.
I'm in Iowa.
I'm in Arizona. Or not Arizona. I live in Arizona, but I'm on a trip in Colorado.
Mm.
Basically, now I have just a time warp, and when they get super close to each other, I guess, then we can. You have only 500 meters per second of delta V. That is not the best. If I click anti-normal, will that increase or decrease? Oh, okay.
Do you ever go in first person?
Not really, no. Wait, no, we need to switch to normal.
What do you really do in this game? Just fly around?
Do missions, frick around. Not really a goal per se, just having fun mostly.
Nice.
Okay, now we're on the same orbital inclination, so now I need to experiment with like radial in, radial out. Basically what we did to get the Duna trajectory. That's how we dock. Wait a minute, what the frick, frack, snick, snack.
How long have you been playing this game?
Pretty long time, actually.
A year or longer?
Yeah, okay, yep, that's good separation. Yeah, we'll be able to dock.
Have you played for more than a year?
I'll look in a second how long I've been playing, but right now I don't can't really tell. But yeah, a year almost, I think. How much fuel do we have left? 145. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I think I'm just gonna not actually dock. He's just gonna go on EVA and go the rest of the way to the ship. Can we slow down enough to be the same speed? Yes, we can. Fantastic.
Alright. Hopefully I get this game for Christmas, because I literally just remembered this game was a thing, like, literally this morning. And I was like, that's what I want for Christmas, because I really did not have anything else I wanted. And then and then I looked on the PlayStation Store, and remembered that it's on there and it's $40. I mean, $60 if I want all the other packs and stuff.
DLCs.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Um,
Jeb's just gonna have to dock. This mission was not planned accordingly. This is literally Apollo 13. If I get this done, I am going to lose my crap because I'm gonna be proud of myself. But also, like, orbiting the wrong way, arrow braking too much. Do not follow those examples. Oh crap! It accidentally went past it too much.
what I'm probably gonna do. Oh, is there like a workshop, like kind of like Microsoft Workshop, where you can go in and look at other people's builds? Is that on PS4?
I
Or
don't
probably.
think so.
Wait, do you have PS Plus?
Yeah.
Do you have Just Cause or Cause?
Which one? I think I have Just Cause 4 downloaded. It was on PS Plus, but I haven't downloaded, like, actually played it.
I played it and it's pretty fun, yet confusing because, well, I kind of skipped through the entire tutorial.
So Jeb got back to the mothership, thankfully. Now we need to... Okay, 4,000 meters per second of delta V. That is way higher than I remembered. Fantastic. Now we actually need to keep the solar panels deployed, since we don't have the lander's RTGs anymore. Now we just need to... raise the Apo... Wait a minute, what's our periapsis? Okay, yeah, we're still in orbit.
Is it possible for you to just fly around space with your spaceship, rocket, or whatever?
What?
Is it possible to just fly wherever you want around in space with your rocket?
Well, I guess? I don't really know what you're asking.
Um, Controlling it
Oh,
without
well, yeah, you
using.
can just control it wherever, as long as you have a pilot. But if it's a probe, then you need to, like, have connection to the Space Center.
Do you do a lot of survival on Minecraft?
Oh, yeah, I don't really play creative as much as I used to.
Hmm.
Now I need to go full throttle. First, I'm gonna put us on a suborbital trajectory, but then it's gonna completely change our
Oops.
orbital direction. There we go. Fantastic.
I wonder if KSP 2 will ever come to PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I think it will. So I think we just need to get into solar orbit, and then we can plan a Kerbin rendezvous.
Have you ever driven or however you say it, a rover on another planet?
Oh yeah, recently I put a absolutely massive rover on the moon.
Mm.
The rocket flew like a frickin' cow. The fairing was humongous. Holy crap.
Nice. That'd be cool if Kerbal was multiplayer and there'd be like two different uh base centered community thingies on the planet and then just mess around.
Yeah, they might add multiplayer to KSP too.
Oh, I did not know that. That'd be fun because if me and one of my friends that I play with like pretty much every day gets KSP too, then one of us could probably make a space station, completely fail, and hopefully try and get it in space and just have it near a different planet in their orbit, and then the other person launch a ship, land it over there, and then the space station will just refuel the rocket every time it needs to be refilled, and then send in a crap ton of frick, I forgot what it's called.
Oh, Kerbin encounter. Okay, so this mission might not be failed after all. Fantastic. So then we need to time warp all the way to the other side of the orbit, and then retro burn, and then, yeah, fantastic. Fantastic.
I like how that moon or planet or whatever the heck that is just pops into existence and then just disappears.
Yeah, little question mark. That's an asteroid or a comet.
Mm.
If one ever gets captured in Kerbin in the Kerbin system, I'm going to capture it.
What do they do? Is it just like things you can land on and collect samples from?
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm. You know when you buy the PS4, it comes with that like black and blue uh one earbud mic.
I don't know. I don't think I even have that anymore.
Well, that's what I used. until I got this headset, and you cannot even hear me in my YouTube videos.
Rip.
So then all you could hear was my friends talking, and then you'd be like, the viewers are probably like, is this kid even talking?
Guys, is the kid even talking? No lie, no scam.
No, I understand your mom's doing
Okay, do we have a Kerbin encounter? Yes. We need to put our focus on Kerbin right now. Focus view, okay. Oh, Periapse is already pretty okay. Looks like a inclination issue. Okay, so we can't do that. Let's do anti-normal.
Have you ever landed on any other moon than Mun?
Minmus isn't. The reason they added Minmus into the game is because there'd be two bodies. One, which is makes the Kerbin system more interesting. Okay, it has the second most moons of any body. And two, you'd have to go to the Mun and then immediately go interplanetary. But if you have two planets to practice with, it becomes a whole lot easier. Oh, okay. Here we go. Wait a minute. No. This mission was a successful failure.
A successful failure?
Yeah.
Is it like in between or a
Yeah,
failure?
because no, because we can get our Kerbals back home, but we aerobraked too much. Wrong orbital inclination. Had to reload some quick saves. Just a whole cluster frick.
Well, it looks like it didn't take as long as getting to Duna.
Yeah. We need to go to tracking station and retrack it.
That was an amazing yawn in the background.
Yep.
Sorry for my chair. It's just my chair's just annoyingly weird.
It's
Loud.
fine. Alright,
Also
E.
farting.
Almost dropped my compooper.
Nice. What games do you recommend playing other than KSP?
Terraria is kind of like just 2D Minecraft, but it just has a lot more content than Minecraft. Especially after the new update. And once the new update comes out, which is gonna come out in like 15 days or some crap, I don't know.
I have
Um,
Terraria. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, once that comes out, I'm gonna do a new playthrough on Melee. Melee is my main class. It's just always been my main class. Yeah.
Mage is mine.
Oh yeah. I usually all my friends are just rangers, which is kind of boring. Actually, my friend Mikey's a mage because I had to make him one. Since what we did was we tried to do a playthrough. We all had to use a different class. Will was a ranger. I was melee. And then Mikey was mage. We kind of just made him do mage because he wanted to be ranger. And we were like, no, Will's already ranger. But everyone's rangers. Well, they don't actually play Terraria anymore. But I just started doing melee because I would wear melee armors when I first got the game because I would provide the most defense. And then I'd always be like trying to get the best swords. Then I just decided, yeah, I'm just a melee class.
Have you ever defeated the Moon Lord or got anywhere near the Moon Lord?
Oh yeah, I've defeated the Moon Lord.
Have you, well, if you defeated them in Nord, then obviously you've got the car keys.
Yeah, I've got the car's keys.
Oh, I forget this mining laser. It's like a mining laser you can fly around
Yeah,
in.
I have that too.
Pretty OP. Not even pretty OP. It's
Alright, now we're doing
amazing.
re-entry. Look at this.
Alright.
We're going really fast. It's gonna be a steep re-entry, so we're gonna be on flames pretty much instantly. Heat already glowing. Our 3-year journey is finally done. A successful failure. So many failures along the way, like trajectory gets messed up, aero braking went bad, or I had to completely change my orbital inclination. Ran out of fuel in the lander, had to dock with the Kerbal. Oh, insane, dude. Freaking insane.
Insanely amazing. Successful
Yep.
failure.
This guy is going under 10 Gs and not getting their organs ripped apart. What a Chad.
Times.
Now we're gonna deploy our parachutes in a minute for splashdown. So I'm guessing it's 11:54 for you. I
Yeah.
have 10:54. That is so weird to think about. Like, we're in completely opposite sides of the United States. We have different times.
Exactly an hour away.
Like, I'll think like, oh yeah, it's different on the other side of the planet, but it's literally like almost midnight for you. That is insane. All right, now I'm gonna tell Will about it when I get on tomorrow with him. All about this crazy mission. Absolutely insane. If he actually watched it, it'd be a very bad example to him. So I'm guessing, I'm just gonna guide him through it like I did with docking. Well, actually, I show him how to dock, but whatever.
He did a video on docking.
Yeah.
That's the video I met both of you guys.
Yep. How old are you?
11. I almost forgot my age.
Cool. I'm 13. I
Crazy.
turned 13 like 2 months ago.
My birthday is June 20th, so I'm not gonna become 12 in a while.
Mine's
Probably,
October 19th. And
probably the youngest person in my class.
splashdown. That mission was insanely hard. Insane. It's just insane, honestly.
Alright, well, amazing.
Well, shouldn't you be going to bed right now?
I've stayed up till 5 in the morning.
Yeah, I stay up too. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream since I don't